The carbon cycle is the biogeochemical cycle where carbon travels through living organisms, the earth, and the atmosphere. Carbon is the foundation of life on Earth. All organic molecules contain carbon. Carbon helps to maintain the Earth's temperature. It also provides a major source of energy for fuel. Much of this comes from fossil fuels. The carbon cycle describes the process of carbon atoms' continuous movement. Carbon atoms travel from the atmosphere to Earth and living organisms and back to the atmosphere. The carbon cycle is a closed system. When we are talking about a closed system, we mean that Earth is a closed system. The amount of carbon in the system does not change, just like the amount of carbon on Earth does not change. The location and form of the carbon change. Carbon has four main sinks or stores. Carbon is stored in rocks and sediments, the ocean, the atmosphere, and living organisms. The first process of the carbon cycle we are going to look at is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis uses light energy, carbon dioxide, and water to incorporate carbon into organic molecules. The next process we are going to examine is cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is the process where organisms break down molecules, typically glucose, to obtain energy. Cells give off carbon dioxide during cellular respiration. When discussing the carbon cycle, we typically discuss both plant and animal respiration. Combustion is a specific type of chemical reaction. During combustion, energy and carbon dioxide are released. Decomposition is the breakdown of organic matter. This is typically done by small organisms. Decomposition returns carbon to the earth. Let's discuss the carbon cycle as we look at a diagram. The process we are discussing will be highlighted with a blue or purple rectangle. The first process is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis removes carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and transfers it to organic matter. Plant and animal respiration take carbon from living organisms and release it into the atmosphere. Combustion transfers carbon from organic materials to the atmosphere. While combustion can take place with organisms that were recently living, most combustion comes from burning fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are formed from decaying organic matter over millions of years. Dead and decaying organic matter return carbon to the earth from living things. Decaying organic compounds build up and make fossil fuels over millions of years. Carbon is also stored in the ocean. Carbon dioxide is continuously exchanged between the ocean and the atmosphere. Organisms in the ocean take in some of that carbon to form their structure, like shells. Sometimes the buildup of those organisms turns into rock or soil. The carbon cycle is an important component of ecology and understanding how the world works.